it's Carla and Josh, and we're here today to take you through the Gekko series. It's a lovely series on the mat, and it's great for getting hip mobility, great for getting spinal mobility, and it's just a general all-round nice class, isn't it? Yeah. Some people may not like this because they can't really lie on their tummy. So if you're a non-tummy liar, this is not the class for you. So Josh, you can lie down and we will start. Josh is just going to lie there, and understand we will do only one side. I would get you to do, if you were in the class with me, we would do both sides. So at home, you just put us on repeat and do everything again on the other side. So Josh, what you're going to do is just start with your knee coming up towards your shoulder. So we're just getting that lovely hip rotation, hip flexion, just getting that hip into place. You'll see that when Josh does this, he will roll a little bit to the opposite hip, and that's okay. What we're wanting you to do is just get this little sense of mobility in the hip and the lumbar spine. Then Josh, what you're going to do is just bring the arm and just bring the arm down. So just take the arm out and then just bring the elbow down towards your knee. Lovely. And you can see that when Josh does this, we start to get a little bit of side bend happening in the rib cage as well. And we want that because later in the class, you're going to do a spinal mobility. Nice. Some people do like to start just doing the arm and then the leg. That's okay if that's how you prefer. Good work, Josh. How's that feeling?
Lovely.
Okay, so now, Josh, what you're going to do is bend that same knee and put the foot underneath your other knee. So it's like a little figure four, okay? And so now, Josh, what you're going to do is just roll the leg up, so the opposite leg's just coming towards your glute. Nice. Oh, just back and forward, just getting that little warm up of the hamstring. And also that sense, the foot underneath your knee helps get you a little bit more opening through your hip. Okay, just two more like that. Josh is just going to do about 4 of each. Again, if you'd like to do more, that's a really nice thing. Probably no more than 10 of any of these. So now, Josh, just leave that leg there, and you're just going to lift the knee up. You can see that he's using his shoulder and arm to help him roll. Lovely. So slowly doing this. So at first you'll find you work as just one big segment. It almost feels like the spine's just coming up in one big chunk. And I suggest you do that to start with, just to get the idea of the roll. Now, Josh, what we're going to do is you're going to leave the knee here and see if you can roll back from the shoulder. So to segment down, yeah, lovely. And then you'll get just a few like that. And this time you get to the point, your tipping point, and you can then roll all the way down. And now you're going to start with the knee, just lift it up a little bit and just roll. So you're starting to see the segmentation in the lower half of your body. And then you get to the point where you have to lift the arm. Yeah, lovely. And then just roll shoulder to hip. Then knee. Then shoulder. And one final one like that, Josh. And this time, you'll just stay up. And just take your arm to the ceiling, please. Just find that lovely sense. And this time, you're just going to start to roll your shoulder back towards me and bring the elbow down. Yeah, like you're doing a bow and arrow. Nice. And you're just going to roll all the way back. You like that, don't you? Take the arm back up. And you're going to start to roll from the hip, segmenting the hip up And taking the arm up and reaching. Roll back, starting from the shoulder. Getting that lovely stretch through the oblique, both anterior and posterior, lifting up with the hip. And then one final one. You can just feel yourself just calming and just slowing down as you do that. Now, Josh, can you keep your knee there and just slide the other leg up so that the knee's coming towards the ceiling? Yeah, nice. And you might just do from there, just a couple of slides back and forward. Just getting that lovely stretch out through the front hip, getting a little bit more piriformis stretch on your bent knee. And then this time, Josh, just keep that leg bent and you're just going to roll over and back. We're going to just stay there now, Josh. Take your arm back up to the ceiling, circle it round, and then roll round like you're drawing chalk circles. And round. And then roll all around. Keep that hand pressing it into the floor and just roll up to sitting, please, Josh. Sort of spiral yourself up. Go. Nice. I do all of that on one side, record it back, and do all again on the other side. Thank you, and enjoy.